Good evening, everyone. Together with our Group 4, we'll discuss what KMBI or Kabalikat para sa Maunlad na Buhay Incorporated is all about and how it serves Filipinos. Kabalikat para sa Maunlad na Buhay Incorporated is a Christian development organization existing to help transform the lives of the poor by providing opportunities through sustainable microfinance, training, and enterprise development services with branches in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. In their 33 years of operations, they remain steadfast in their commitment to strengthen the entrepreneurial activism of the many poor communities in the country towards holistic transformation through poverty alleviation methodologies. As KMBI sets its expansion in developmental services, they raise the banner and the challenge to make a significant impact in our society to serve the financially disadvantaged entrepreneurs. In 1985, Kabalikat para sa Maunlad na Buhay Incorporated began as a church-based credit program in Valenzuela City. From that informal setup, it was registered with the Philippines Securities and Exchange Commission on November 27, 1986 as a non-stock, non-government development organization. Since then, Kabalikat para sa Maunlad na Buhay Incorporated has been helping poor Filipino women micro-entrepreneurs to have access to loans, insurance, and capital build-up. From serving 37 clients, it now serves more than 160 women all over the country with its 64 branches including Puerto and Carmen, Cagayan de Oro, and Iligan City of Region 10. KMBI held a back-to-back inauguration of 4 Northern Mindanao branches including Cagayan de Oro on August 16, 2017. In 2002, it developed a scale-based model in doing microfinance, which was internationally known as the Trust Bank model. It was coupled with a standardized operating and accounting system that has led to the phenomenal expansion of KMBI throughout the Philippines. In 2003, the organization has started institutionalizing a more holistic set of products and services, providing a range of financial and non-financial interventions. This includes micro-enterprise loans, agricultural microfinance loans, micro-insurance products, capital build-up, business skills development, and scholarship programs, among others. In the heart of its microfinance operations is a compassion to serve and facilitate transformation, beginning with these women. KMBI puts a premium on values formation, capacity building, and women empowerment.
What is Kabalikat para sa Maunlad na Buhay Incorporated or KMBI's vision and mission statement? KMBI envisions to see people in communities live in abundance with strengthened faith in God and in right relationship with their fellow men and the rest of creation. By doing so, its mission states that KMBI is a Christ-centered development organization existing to advocate and work for the integral transformation of the lives of low-income people and their communities by providing responsive, sustainable microfinance and non-financial services. KMBI's deeply ingrained principles, which serve as its cultural cornerstones that guide all of the organization's actions, are Christian faith, people's well-being, good governance, continuous improvement, and teamwork.
Paghandom sa Damlag, Vision 2020 is KMBI's 5-year business plan. It is the organization's roadmap running from 2016 up until the year 2020 and is comprised of the 7 strategic directions which serve as the basis for specific plans, programs, and interventions. The first strategic direction is the develop faith-based outlook and values of people, which is comprised of 87%. It includes development of KMBI Integral Transformation Framework, development of transformation metrics. Second is to ensure sustainability of KMBI, which consists of 83%. It is the full implementation of KMBI program and services. The third one is the strengthen broad governance and leadership, which consists of 100%. The board and management education or capacity building or both field exposure, development, and implementation of governance manual. The fourth one is to deliver consistent and effective transformation activities, which is 87%. It is the implementation of organizations' transformational program for clients, strengthening of standard meeting agenda and program to all centers. Fifth is to foster an atmosphere of trust built on integrity, which is 89%. It includes statutory and company-initiated benefits, which is to the compliance of DOLE-related work policies. Sixth is to enhance personal valuing, which is 52%. It includes conduct of periodic performance evaluation, KMBI Advanced Education Program, implementation of staff incentive scheme and recognition system. And the last one is to build close and healthy relationships, which is 91%. It consists of the framework for KMBI community life or the common liturgies, implementation of employee engagement programs, the community outreach, and of course, the celebration of KMBI anniversary.
The Board of Trustees of Kabalikat para sa Maunlad na Buhay Incorporated consists of the Chairman, President, Vice President, Corporate Treasurer, Corporate Secretary, and 4 trustees. They are responsible for providing governance, oversight of the strategic directions, and approval of applicable policies and enhancements in the systems and processes of the organization. For board committees, trustees serve on committees assembled to assist the management in the decision-making on the new frameworks, policies, and procedures. The board regularly meets every quarter to review the strategic plans, and the president updates the board on the operational and financial performance of the organization. The board consists of 7 different committees. First is a Training, Social Performance Management, and Transformation Committee that recommends frameworks, policies, and policy-related guidelines and budget related to but not limited to the following: institutionalization of social performance management, holistic transformation, competency-based training program, and others. Second is the Audit, Risk Management, and Compliance Committee. They are elected and organized by the Board of Trustees to assist in fulfilling its oversight responsibilities regarding the effectiveness of internal controls and systems, integrity of financial statements, and assessment of operational and reputational risks. Third is a Finance Committee, which they provide financial analysis, advice, and oversight of the organizational budget. Fourth is the Corporate Governance and Membership Committee. They recommend and nominate new individuals and professionals who are experts in their chosen fields to join general membership. Fifth is the Human Resource and Retirement Committee. They assist the board in installing effective and solid human resources and robust retirement plans with the capacity to accomplish KMBI's human resources goals. Sixth is the Tax and Legal Management Committee. They organized to oversee and review the actions on the tax and legal cases of the organization. And lastly is the Property Development Committee. They ensure that the organization's total development program aligns with its strategic direction and needs.
Moving forward, KMBI offers products and services that addresses beyond the financial needs and looks into the holistic well-being of the entrepreneurial poor. This includes financial services and non-financial services. Now, for the financial services. First, they have the Group Loan Program. This is the flagship service of the organization. It is a tool to empower women micro-entrepreneurs through additional capital to help in the development of their micro-enterprises. Second is the Individual Micro-Enterprise Program, which extends credit provision to graduated program members who need additional capital beyond the terms offered by the Group Loan Program. Third is the Agricultural Microfinance Program. This seeks to assist and provides loans to farmers and individuals in the farming sector. Fourth is the Microinsurance. Microinsurance is an add-on service of KMBI intended to protect the program members in cases of accident or death. Lastly is a Capital Build-Up. This is offered to program members to help them build up their financial resources and reduce their vulnerability to crisis and dependence on outside credit sources. The Capital Build-Up is also intended to serve as additional capital when the client resigns from the program.
And now, let's proceed to KMBI's non-financial services offer. The first one is Entrepreneurship Development Services. So the EDS, or the Enterprise Development Division, helps strengthen the core knowledge and skills of the entrepreneur member of KMBI through knowledge sharing programs and capability building programs through client follow-through activities. It also strives to perform its consolidator functions through networking and linkaging with business development service offices to assist their clients' needs as entrepreneurs. Second one is community development. The community development program provides livelihood opportunities through the establishment of a local livelihood enterprise, which aims to empower its recipients in being a responsible community member through being an instrument in elevating their community out of poverty. The third one is mass wedding. KMBI values the sanctity of marriage and the role of family as an important unit of society. Annual wedding is offered as one of their services for unmarried cohabitating members to legalize the union. The fourth one is wellness program. KMBI take to heart the health and wellness of their program members. KMBI wellness program includes wellness caravans for branches, wellness bulletins, emergency care program, and basic health orientations during center meetings. And the last one is disaster preparedness and response management. They understand that their clients are extremely vulnerable to economic downturns, disasters, and health hazards. The DPRM was set up to address these vulnerabilities to help out their clients when they need it the most.
Now, we will discuss the financial statements. First, we have the Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Fund Balance of KMBI. The Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Fund Balance, or the SALFB, is a financial statement that provides an overview of the financial position of KMBI. The SALFB is a snapshot of KMBI's financial health at a specific point in time, and it's typically prepared at the end of financial period, such as a quarter or a year. The statement has three main sections: assets, liabilities, and fund balance. The assets section lists all KMBI's assets, which includes cash, investments, loans to clients, and other assets. The liabilities section lists all KMBI's obligations, such as deposits from clients, loans from banks, and other liabilities. The fund balance section shows the difference between KMBI assets and liabilities and represents KMBI's net worth. KMBI's SALFB provides valuable information about the organization's financial health and stability, including its liquidity, solvency, and profitability. The statement is useful for stakeholders such as investors, regulators, and clients who are interested in assessing the financial health of the institution and its ability to continue operating in the future. Now, the SALFB of KMBI includes several accounts that are unique to the operations of microfinance institutions like KMBI and are not typically found in other types of non-profit organizations. Here are some examples. The first is loans to clients. KMBI provides loans to its clients who are typically low-income individuals or small business owners who lack access to traditional banking service. This account tracks outstanding loans to clients, the interest and fees charged on those loans, and the repayments received from clients. Next is the provision for loan losses. KMBI set aside a portion of its income as provision for potential loan losses, since there is a risk of default on loans extended to clients who may have limited or no collateral. This account helps to ensure that KMBI has sufficient funds to cover any loan defaults. Next is the savings from clients. KMBI encourages its clients to save their money with the institution as part of its goal to promote financial inclusion and improve the financial well-being of low-income communities. This account tracks the saving deposits made by clients, the interest earned on those deposits, and any withdrawals made by the clients. Lastly is the fund balance accounts. KMBI has several fund balance accounts that are unique to microfinance institutions, including the Capital Fund, which represents the initial investments made by the founders of the institution, and the Welfare Fund, which is used to support KMBI's social mission and aid clients facing financial hardships. Comparing the 2019 and 2020, the total assets and fund balance has decreased while the total liabilities increased. Overall, net balance from 2019 to 2020 has decreased. Next, we will move to the Statement of Comprehensive Income. The Statement of Comprehensive Income of KMBI is a financial statement that provides information about the organization's revenues and expenses over a given period. The statement presents KMBI's revenue, which primarily comes from interest and fees charged on loans to clients, as well as other sources such as donations and grants. The statement also shows expenses that KMBI incurs in the process of generating revenue, such as staff salaries, rent, and loan loss provisions. The statement provides valuable information about KMBI's profitability and financial performance, as it shows whether the organization has generated a net profit or loss over the period. The Statement of Comprehensive Income of KMBI includes several accounts that are unique to the operation of microfinance institutions and are not typically found in other types of nonprofit organizations. Here are some examples. The first is interest income from loans. As a microfinance institution, KMBI generates a significant portion of its revenue from interest earned on loans extended to its clients, who are typically low-income individuals or small business owners who lack access to traditional banking services. This account tracks interest and income earned from these loans. Next is the provision for loan losses. KMBI sets aside a portion of its income as a provision for potential loan losses, since there is a risk of default on loans extended to clients who may have limited or no collateral. This account helps ensure that KMBI has sufficient funds to cover any loan defaults. Next is service charge income. In addition to interest income, KMBI also generates revenue from service charges, which are fees charged to clients for various services such as loan processing and disbursement. Next is the investment income. KMBI invests some of its funds and various finance instruments such as bonds, stocks, and mutual funds to generate additional income. This account tracks the income earned from these investments. Lastly is the foreign exchange gains and losses. KMBI deals with foreign currency in its operations and may generate gains or losses due to fluctuation in currency exchange rates. This account tracks the gains and losses related to foreign currency transactions. Comparing the 2019 and 2020 balance, the revenue, expenses, and net income and other comprehensive income has decreased. Overall, the total comprehensive income from 2019 to 2020 has decreased.
Statement of changes in a fund balance is a statement unique to nonprofit organizations. It is an important tool for stakeholders including investors, creditors, and government regulators as it provides insight into the financial health and performance of an organization. KMBI's general funds increased in 2019 and decreased in 2020. Its cumulative remeasurement gains on net retirement benefit liability has consistently decreased from 2018 to 2020. KMBI's cumulative unrealized losses on financial assets at FVOCI also constantly decreased from 2018 to 2020. KMBI's total fund balance has increased in 2019 and decreased in 2020, which was lower than in 2018. Generally, a decrease in total fund balance indicates a reduction in the financial resources available to the company. KMBI's 23.05% decrease in its fund balance and 327.15% decrease in net income from 2019 to 2020's financial performance is a red flag indicating that the company's financial health is deteriorating. Statement of cash flows. A statement of cash flows provide information on how a company generates and uses its cash, which is a critical indicator of a company's financial health. The cash flow statement of a nonprofit organization is similar in format to that of a profit organization. Operating activities. KMBI's positive cash flow from operating activities indicates that the company is generating cash from its day-to-day operations. Investing activities. Negative cash flow from investing activities suggests that the company is selling its assets to generate cash. KMBI's investing activities has decreased in 2020 from in 2019. Financing activities. Negative cash flows from financing activities suggest that the company is paying off debt or returning cash to shareholders. KMBI's financing activities has increased in 2020 from in 2019. At the end of 2020, KMBI has shown an increase in cash and cash equivalents. On operational cash flows from interest, KMBI showed a decrease in both interest received and interest paid. And that's the end of our report about KMBI. Thank you.